Hey, this is Mr. Molo. We're going to go through this review here quick. I'm actually recording this on the smartboard in school, so we'll see how this goes. So first one, they just want us to write the inequality, so we're not solving it. So 4 times the number r minus 9 is greater than 7. So if I have 4 times my number r, that means 4 times r minus 9 is greater than 7. There's my 4 times the number r minus 9 greater than 7. So it gives us all the information right there, and we don't have to solve or do anything for this. All right, next one. We have to do 4x minus 7 is less than or equal to negative 1, and they want us to see which one of these answers is there. So instead of plugging in each number and seeing if it works, I'm just going to solve for it. So it's a minus 7, so I'm going to end up adding 7 to each side. I'm left with 4x is less than or equal to negative 1 plus 7 is a positive 6. I'm going to divide by 4 on each side because it's times. And I get x is less than or equal to 6 over 4, which is the same as 3 over 2. Since we have actual numbers up there instead of fractions, I'm going to go with less than 1.5. So anything less than 1.5 is going to be a solution. Well, negative 10 is less than 1.5, negative 8 is less than 1.5, negative 1 is less than 1.5, and 0 is less than 1.5. So I'm going to click all of those. I'm not going to click the 5 or the 10 because they're not less than 1.5. Third one here. So this one we just want us to write inequality for the graph. It already gives us the x there. So make sure you don't already put the x in the problem there. So it gives us the x. It looks like I have a filled in circle. So I know I'm going to have my equal to sign. And it looks like it's going to be a less than the number 3. So x has to be less than or equal to 3, like the numbers 2, 1, 0, negative 1, all those numbers that they have there. All right, number 4. So here, might take us a while, but we're going to write out all these inequalities and see which one ends up with those answers. So start with x plus 3 is less than 10. So a plus 3, so I'm going to end up subtracting 3. I get x is less than or equal to 10 minus 3 is 7. So hopefully this doesn't get too confusing. That one will go in that line right there. Let's do this one in blue. So 11 is less than or equal to x plus 6. I'm going to end up minusing 6 from both sides. So I get 5 is less than or equal to x, which is this middle one. Okay. Next one, I get x minus 2 is greater than or equal to 1. I'm going to add 2 to each side. And I get x is greater than or equal to 3. So it looks like we got one of each so far. Okay, let's erase this and do the other 3. So now we're on the fourth one. X plus 2 is greater than or equal to 7. A minus 2 from each side. And I get x is greater than or equal to 5. That would be this middle one. Over here, I got x minus 1 is greater than or equal to 4. So I'm going to add 1 to each side. X is greater than or equal to 5. Now we got 3 in the middle there. And then the last one, 5 plus x is greater than or equal to 8. I'm going to subtract 5, subtract 5. So x is greater than or equal to 3. So all the way back at the beginning now. Alright, so it looks like we had 2 in the first column, 3 in the middle column, and 1 in the last one. So might take a while to do that one on the review, but all of those were pretty much one-step problems. All right, 4. So we need to solve the inequality, and then we need to end up graphing it. So I have p over 5 is less than or equal to negative 4. This is p divided by 5. I'm going to end up multiplying by 5. Negative 4 times 5 is negative 20. I don't have to flip my sign or anything because I multiplied by a positive 5. So I'm looking for a dot that's filled in at negative 20, and I want to go to the left because everything is less than negative 20. So it would look something like that. All right, number 6. So I got 4 is less than negative 3 over 2s. Okay, so I'm going to end up dividing by negative 3 over 2, which if you remember is the same as multiplying by the reciprocal. So 2 over 3. If I do that, I get 2 times 4 is 8. 3 times 1 is 3. And since I multiplied by a negative 2/3, or divided by a negative 3 over 2, however you want to say it, my sign gets flipped from a less than sign to a greater than sign. And again, now this is kind of backwards here because all of our s's are written first, so I got to flip it again. So I should get s is less than or equal to negative 8/3. So it looks like it's that option right there. All right. And number 7. Looks like we got some no solutions or many solutions as an option here. So I have 2 times 8y minus 6 is less than or equal to negative 4, 3y minus 4y. All right, so we got some double distributing to do here. So 2 times 8y is 16y. 2 times negative 6 is negative 12. I got less than or equal to. Negative 4 times 3 is negative 12. Negative 4 times negative 4y is a positive 16y. Now we can kind of see it looks pretty much the same. If I subtract 16y from each side, they're both going to cancel out. So I'm left with negative 12 is less than or equal to negative 12. And that is true. Negative 12 is less than or equal to negative 12. It is equal to. That one's going to be in all real numbers, many solutions. All right, and we are skipping number 8 on this review. So let's skip 8 and go to 9. So 9, you have 22 digs for your current volleyball season. There are 5 games left in the season. You want to break your record of 31 digs. Right and solve an inequality that represents the number of digs you must get in the remaining 5 games to break your record. So I have 22 digs right now. I need to figure out how many more I need to get to break the record. And say I want to tie the record. I want to break the record. So I know that side needs to be bigger than the current record of 31. Every time they kept saying there's 5 games in there, that just kind of messed us up. And so some of you might be asking where the 5 is. The 5 is just extra information. It doesn't matter if you had 10 games left or 1 game left or 5 games left. You still need to get to 31 to break, or to 32 to break the record. Okay? So I got 22 plus x has to be greater than 31. So I'm going to subtract it. So 31 minus 22 gives us 9. So you need something greater than 9. And in this case, in digs, you can't really get like half of a dig. So it needs to be something greater than 9. So you would at least need 10 more digs to break the record then. And then the last one here, a gym charges a $25 sign-up fee and $25 per month, and you have a $200 gift card for the gym. Okay, so this one's kind of nice because they're both 25. So $25 sign-up fee, you pay that once. And then you have $25 per month. We're going to pay that a couple times. We don't know how many times, so I'm going to put an X there. You have a $200 gift card. When does the total amount spent on your gym membership exceed your gift card? So when does this get more than your gift card? Okay, so same thing here. I'm going to subtract 25 from each side. So I'm left with 25x is greater than or equal to 175. Shouldn't be an equal to sign because it said when does it exceed it. Well, not when does it tie it. So we can even erase that. So divide both sides by 25. Divide by 25. So it exceeds it after 7 months. So then you can go to the gym pretty much for free for 7 months because of that gift card. But after those 7 months, you're going to have to start paying out of your own pocket. So pretty much month 8, again, you can't really have half of a month. So month 8 is when you need to start paying for the gym membership out of your own pocket.